Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining us for Financial Literacy Month, which takes place every April, we have Lísa Rán Arnórsdóttir. She's the chairman of the Association of Young Professional Women in Iceland to discuss trends with younger investors in Iceland and how Young Professional Women in Iceland incorporates financial literacy in its mission of promoting gender equality and empowering women in the economy. Lísa, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you for having me. It's great to be here.
You got it. Could you first introduce Young Professional Women in Iceland and explain more about what your mission is?
Yes, of course. Young Professional Women in Iceland was founded in 2014 and is an organization that encourages equality, transformation, and advancement in society. The organization seeks to create a forum for women to learn and to promote and empower each other. We want to promote a society where everyone is equal and offered the same opportunities no matter their gender.
Iceland is known for being the front runner when it comes to gender equality in the world. Is there a need for this kind of association?
As Icelanders, we understand our privilege when it comes to gender equality. However, there is still more work to do. In the past century, women have grown incredibly within the workforce, but still carry extra responsibilities outside of work. We know that role models are important, and although the gender ratio on boards and C-suites have been improving slowly, there is still a way to go. In 2021, the number of female CEOs in listed companies in Iceland went from none to one. Last year, it went from 1 to 3, and today there are 4. So something is hopefully changing. The fact that young professional women in Iceland have more members than ever highlights the ongoing need for organizations like ours. We are proud of what we in Iceland have achieved and how well women in Iceland are doing compared to other countries. Our end goal is to reach a point where there is no longer a need for young professional women in Iceland, but instead, young professionals in Iceland for all genders will take over.
How does Young Professional Women in Iceland incorporate financial literacy into its mission of promoting gender equality and empowering women in the economy?
Women are not able to be totally independent until they are financially independent. The majority of capital in the world is managed by men. And if you look at the gender ratio of those who trade shares in Nasdaq Iceland today, only 1 woman has been investing for every 3 men. Therefore, it's very important that young women have the knowledge and tools to make informed decisions about investments and personal finances. And we want to do our part in financial empowerment.
Can you share some examples you have run to empower young women in Iceland?
Yes, absolutely. To empower young women in Iceland, we have organized various events. We have partnered with Nasdaq Iceland to offer financial literacy events and courses. We host networking events where we focus on connecting our members and building a strong female community. We also visit exciting and gender-balanced companies for inspiration. In addition, we organize workshops focused on important professional skills like leadership and negotiation. Then once a year, we hold a conference focused on making a difference. And actually this next Saturday, it's happening and it's called Equality in a Lifetime this year. We will be showcasing inspiring speakers who share their personal stories, discuss the importance of gender equality in various fields, and explore topics such as the future of work and impact of technology on gender equality. We focus on having each event aimed at encouraging young women, inspiring them, and assisting them in developing their skills.
Can you tell us about some of the trends that you've seen in Iceland around young people's investments the last few years?
Yes, definitely. We have the greatest increase of the group of shareholders in listed companies in Iceland has been in the age group of 20 to 29 years. Last year, investors of that age made up almost 15% of all shareholders in Nasdaq Iceland, compared to 6% 4 years earlier. In the age group 30 to 39, the percentage was almost the same. So young investors have become about a third of the market. But although that is great news, the gender ratio in Iceland remains the same. where only one woman has been investing for every three.
Lísa, if you had to give 3 tips to a woman wanting to take control of her finances, what would you say to her?
I would tell her to educate herself and make informed decisions. It's important to get to know more about personal finance, investment options, and managing risks. This will help her to make better choices that might fit her goals. Secondly, I would tell her to just begin small. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. You can't just start by saving a small amount each month in low-cost funds. This way, you can learn about investing without risking too much money. And finally, I would tell her it's important to be patient and stay focused. Investing is going to take time, and it's important not to make quick decisions based on short-term changes. Keep your financial goals in mind and stay committed to your investment plan and give your investments time to grow.
And finally, thinking of gender equality, are there any common concerns you hear from your members on what is needed to push the needle further?
Some common concerns we hear from our members emphasize the importance of involving all genders in the conversation. Gender equality is a shared responsibility, and it's crucial to include men in discussions about gender equality, educate them about the issue, and encourage them to be active allies. Together, we can push the needle further.
All right, Lísa, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Thank you for having me.